As anime watchers, we sometimes like to torture ourselves with gut-wrenching, heartbreaking shows that leave us crying like babies. If you haven't had the joy of experiencing that yet, then this list is for you. These shows are emotional powerhouses that will hit you right in the feels with god-level accuracy. And don't worry, it's totally okay to cry even if you're a tough guy.
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
So grab your tissues and get ready for a list of anime that will break your heart and leave you questioning everything. First up, we have To Your Eternity. This is a profound and emotional anime that follows an immortal being known as It, sent to Earth by a mysterious entity. It takes the form of a boy named Fushi and begins a journey to understand the complexity of humanity. Fushi experiences everything from love to loss and growth as he encounters various people and creatures along his journey, learning what it means to truly be a living being on this planet. This series explores deep themes of life, death, and the enduring human spirit, delivering a touching narrative that resonates long after the final episode. Going a bit deeper into this, here are a few things that I think make this anime so moving. To some, immortality would seem like the greatest gift that one could receive, but this anime shows the darker side by showing the isolation Fushi feels as an immortal being who must continue on alone after losing those he loves for years and years. To Your Eternity makes this cycle of life and death even harder by giving these characters the most heart-wrenching pasts, which adds layers of sadness and depth to the story. I will say that this anime in particular hit me very hard, and it was a beautiful watch worth all the tears. Next, we have Plastic Memories, a touching sci-fi romance set in a world where advanced androids known as Giftias possess human-like emotions but have a limited lifespan. These Giftias are bought by people who have lost a loved one and wish to spend a bit more time with them. This story centers around Tsukasa, a young man who joins the terminal service department who is responsible for retrieving these Giftias nearing their expiration date. There, he partners with Isla, a beautiful Giftia with little time left. As they grow closer, Tsukasa and Isla confront the inevitable heartbreak of their fleeting relationship, exploring themes of love, loss, and the preciousness of time. This is another one that hit hard because you get close perspective into what it's like to have a loved one ripped away twice. Because again, the core premise is that Giftias have a limited lifespan and it's truly bittersweet. Yes, you get more time with a loved one, but it leads to another unavoidable heartbreak for both the Giftia and their humans. This brings up the same problem for Tsukasa and Isla because both of them knowing that their time together is painfully short. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I'd be able to lose someone twice. Now moving on, we have Anohana. This is a heartfelt and nostalgic anime that revolves around a group of childhood friends who drifted apart after the tragic death of their friend Menma. Years later, Menma's spirit appears to Jinta, urging him to reunite the group and fulfill her last wish. As they confront their past and unresolved feelings, they rekindle their friendship and find closure. This series beautifully captures the pain of loss, the power of friendship, and the journey of healing. Now, I personally think that losing someone in a big friend group is something that would either bring the friend group closer together or something that would break them apart. And in this instance, it was the latter. The lingering grief and unresolved feelings from the untimely death of their friend Menma and each character's personal guilt was too much to bear. But this anime chooses to show how separation can be fixed by the emotional journey of the friends coming together after years of separation to fulfill Menma's final wish and finding closure, which allows them to heal from their shared trauma. And finally, we have Your Lie in April. This is a beautifully emotional anime that tells the story of Kosei, a piano prodigy who loses his ability to hear the sound of the piano after his mother's death. His world is transformed when he meets Kaori, a spirited violinist who helps him rediscover his love for music. As Kosei is drawn back into the world of music, he learns to confront his past and embrace life once more. This series combines breathtaking music, heart-wrenching drama, and a moving exploration of love, loss, and healing. Drama is no joke and can be life-altering as shown by Kosei's deep emotional scars from his abusive mother and her death, leading to his initial inability to play the piano. The sorrow of watching characters struggle with their dreams and the realization that some dreams may never come true is something that no one wants to see. Everyone wants their dreams to become reality, but in some cases, that's just not what happens. Now, remembering these anime has brought a few tears to my eyes, and after watching them, you'll understand why. These stories are beautifully told and are worth the momentary pain. I highly recommend you guys check them out, and thanks for watching.